Hey everybody, this is Petey from the Spinner Rack, and today I'm talking about my Friday time at New York Comic Con. And I went to Arthur Adams' table, right? Let's turn this a little bit like that, right? So I got this print of the special edition of the X-Men, which was written by Dave Cockrum, and he also had The Secrets of the X-Mansion. To show you the original. Where's that guy? Should be right on top. So this is a recreation of this cover, highlighting the new X-Men, and they have the old in the back, right? So at his table, I also got this sort of prints of his X-Men issues. I also got some other signatures from Arthur Adams. Right, and as far as stuff after that, I was kind of spent. I was just like, what more do you need at this period? So I went to spent most of my day in the new building, and I got to see a panel with, well, let's go to the DC one. It had Marc Silvestri. So since we're here, just gonna, I don't know if you can see it. This is Marc Silvestri's Batman and Joker, the Deadly Duo. I think this took him a while to do, but it's still a gorgeous edition, right? You got him doing Poison, no, this is Harley Quinn. I was about to say Poison Ivy. And look at this stuff that he's doing, right? Bullock, Batman, has kind of a Wrightson, Frankenstein feel. Batman doing some detective work. The One Bad Day stories that they've been talking about that's come out to say that everyone kind of went through a Joker type thing. So that's some wacky things, but it's just gorgeous. I should do the X-Men too since we're here. Right? I guess it's Killer Croc. Obviously Catwoman. Silvestri's characters are kind of, you like that, like the thin villains, but he can do muscular ones too. And Batman gets met up with a SWAT team. Look at this, there's no dialogue, but you can still kind of get what's going on here. There's a new Hush volume coming out. Actually, I don't know if they should put dialogue to this because it looks really gorgeous. And this is the black label, so Batman gets shipped parts of Commissioner Gordon. Yeah. Look at all this. Like, I mean, yeah. He literally was one of the best of the Image artists. All right. All the graphic novels coming out. And I guess got some time. I got this other ash can from Frank Miller Presents. And it was basically a panel on Ancient Enemies, but he talked a little about the new Ronin book. And the actual comic on newsprint, which I enjoyed. And you could get the smell of a real comic book. And here, Philip 10, Frank Miller's doing layouts on this book. We have the original character that was in there. And she's looking for Casey. He says, "You're safe." It still has the Frank Miller feel to it, but some gorgeous stuff. And the kind of wacky tech that was in the original Ronin book. And the throwback to Ronin killing that little rat thing, I think. Nice quick flashback of that story, and she's getting all of that. And their love story. And this is the new comic, his Pandora, which is going to be a comic for kids. And it's by Emma Kubert, another great Kubert artist. Ancient Enemies. This is Dan Didio's thing, which is more superheroes. But Frank does a couple designs for it, right? It's a classic comic book with captions and a decent amount of dialogue, which I think definitely for a new comic you got to bring people in. Now, this is a harsh, really sharp difference than the Marc Silvestri thing, because we kind of need to know some things about these characters, right? And these are all people and artists that Frank really wanted to work with. And we got a new two cities that are coming out. The Western and the classic one. So, I guess that's it. Outside of talking to you, at some point we're going to talk about the, oh, I said I was going to look through this. It's not all of, I thought it was going to be all of his commissions, but his first cover from this before John Romita Jr. kind of helped him get more of the energy in it. But as kids, we probably would have loved this. I think this is the first drawing that kind of got him back to Marvel. Oh, this is a, no, this is actually, I think the actual cover. Yeah, this is a new cover. I'm always complaining about not seeing new stuff from him. But this is a new cover. Old Man Logan. I don't know, maybe this is a commission. Old Man Logan, James Howlett. This got everything in it. From the New Mutants, some pages. So that's the book I had signed. Him coming up with designs for Amora. I don't think she's looked better than this story. The pencil sketch, the pencil drawing of this for Walter Simonson inked it. Some other classic shots, but this is from the annual number 9. And Marvel's like, well, Storm was Thor also. No, not actually. Long shot. This was a big book at the time. Still really funky. That he really had a style that popped out at you. And so much so that not just him, but a lot of his peers like Byrne, a lot of people enjoyed his stuff. And here you can see he kind of pulled from Michael Golden's Spaghetti Webbing and She-Hulk, just as gorgeous as Burns, longer and thinner, right? It was supposed to be a new trade for it. And this was another trade cover. You see the difference in how he was drawing. The X-Babies and Mojo. The New Mutants when they get their new costumes. And this page, a heritage page, I believe. Storm finally grew her hair back. Annual number 12, Terminus, which is a gorgeous character. You see Arthur Adams, Perez did his own version. Classic X-Men covers. That's one of the great ones. This was in that same annual. They come with the X-Babies, which is kind of a gag that was in the office. He didn't really do, outside of the one issue, I don't think he did too much with the New Mutants after that. An Excalibur annual. This is annual number 14. This is this Chris Claremont's return? No, this is alternate universe. This is Generation X. This is Claremont's return. X-Men 100. I see Deadpool. This is Ultimate X, James Howlett. They gave him a handsome Wolverine. It's a pretty tall Wolverine. Right? So this is all Ultimate X. It's like 5 issues, but it's gorgeous. Not sure what's going on in the story, but some nice stuff in it. Yeah, here's the Ultimate X-Men characters. These are all covers that were in the book, right? Yeah, this is good Lord. He upped his Warlock. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna have to stop my complaining that he's not doing comic books, but you see how great this stuff is. Kind of wish he would do some more, but yeah, Polaris is one of my favorites. The original X-Men go to X-Men 2099. That was Marvel Age cover and the prelims to his redo of X-Men #1. Oh, Classic X-Men #1. So there you go. Oh, that was a decent time. Got to go through some of that stuff. All right, spin it right out. I couldn't do it with the stuff from Thursday because those are comic books that you haven't seen before. This is an ash can they were kind of giving away. So there you go. Spin it right out.